Thank you, guys. A little backstory. Shannon Woodward, one of my best friends. A lot of my best friends are here tonight because I love them and I'm obsessed with them. And I'm loyal. They've taught me pretty much everything I know. Shannon, actually, I used to sleep on her couch. I was couch serving on her couch and I used to eat her frozen chicken tenders from Taylor Choice. They were so good. Here's the thing about that woman. We've kind of like raised each other. I'll get into it in a second, but basically one time I said, I'm not a feminist because I don't grow hair underneath my arms and stuff like that. Because I really didn't understand what that meant. She lovingly pulled me aside as a strong woman she is and great friend. And those are great friends. And she goes, hey, this is what the word feminist means. I was like, what? This whole time I'm a feminist? I love her so very much and I love all my friends that teach me everything that I've learned today. So thank you so much for this incredible humbling award. I got to say there is no other community that has done more to shape who I am today. And there's no other community that I believe in more than you. This community here tonight has achieved more progress toward a more perfect union in a short amount of time as any group in our history. I stand with you and I know that we stand together against discrimination, whether it's our Ladina brothers and sisters or the millions of Muslims in this country. I'm just a singer-songwriter, honestly. I speak my truths and I paint my fantasies into these little bite-sized pop songs. What I did know is that I was curious, and even then I knew sexuality was not as black as white as this dress. Honestly, I haven't always gotten it right, but in 2008, when that song came out, I know that I started a conversation that a lot of world seems curious enough to sing along. Let's take a trip to memory lane for 1 second. My first words were mama and dada, cat and Sarah. Right and wrong were taught to me on felt boards of course through the glamorous twin course crying diamond teardrops every night on that Vaseline TV and television screen. When I was growing up, homosexuality was synonymous with the word abomination and hell, a place of gnashing of teeth, continuous burning of skins, and probably make pants the ultimate guest list for barbecue. I want a pearly cat and the ultimate froyo toppings. Most of my unconsciousness got adolescence. I pray the gay way at my chest camps, but then in the middle of it all, in a twist of events, I found my cave and my cave introduced me to people outside my bubble and my bubble started to burst. These people were nothing like I have been taught to fear. They were the most free, strong, kind, and inclusive people I had ever met. They stimulate my mind and they filled my heart with joy and they freaking dance all the while doing it. These people are actually magic and they are magic because they are living their truth. Oh my goodness, what a revelation! And not the last chapter of the Bible. Suffice to say, it's been a long road for me and I'm sure a long road for many of you out there. I know it doesn't always feel safe to live out who you are. But here's the thing though, I would have not chosen a different road. Priceless lessons have been learned. The path of discovery has tested me, and forever changed me. You don't get to choose your family, but you choose your tribe. They are trusted allies that provide a safe space to fall, to not know it all and make mistakes. These are the people I hold dear. See, I hope I stand here as real evidence for all that no matter where you come from, it's about where you are going and that real change, real evaluation, and real perception shift can happen if we open our mind and soften our hearts. People can change, believe me. It would have been easier just to say the whipped cream. Spring, spoopy, light, fluffy, fun, and some by the way of animal totem singing girl who was basically somewhat neutralist in a stance and just spoke more hugs could save the world. I don't have to tell you what. We have a lot more to do. We have to create a safe space for us to ask questions of ourselves and others to keep conversation going because the loudest voice in the room or on your TV said is not always right, but the little voice inside you, pushing you to discover who you are, is a trusted friend. None of us has the answers, or all of them at least, but it's time to lead with empathy and grace and compassion no more than ever to find the unity we need now. I will never kiss to be a champion, and only a spotlight and lovingly voice for all the LGBTQ identifying people. Whatever your sexuality, your gender, your preferred pronouns, lessons to be, and we all know it ain't so black and white, and I will continue to champion the people that have been championed for me. Many friends and loved ones from the LGBTQ community have raised me into the woman I am today, and I want to dedicate this award to one of the greatest champions in my life, my manager, Bradford Elton Coventry. I think it's almost like 15 years because he believed in me before it all, secretly paying my rent for years and bringing me leftovers from hamburger. He really did. And I'm really connected on a soul level too because we come from the same upbringing where it was difficult to be our authentic self. We had similar struggles breaking out of our expressive selves, but we kept inspiring each other, challenging each other, and retiring our past friend in mind. We broke the cycle and now we are living our best, most authentic life. I love you, Bika. There will be obstacles, but we all know everything good takes work. But we can't let your past get in the way of our brilliant future. This day, I get an incomparable high from finally knowing myself, and it feels more real than any story I was ever told on Feldberg. It feels sparkly as truth be told. I think a lot of that has to do with the magic that has rubbed off on me from all of you. Thank you so much.